and I'm going to go back to Mārajinā. I'm going to make you a co-host. Dear friends,
just give 3
this
vows to the
Bhikkhuni here,
teachers.
Bhikkhuni Mārajinā, dear friend, and let's bow to her.
Sukhiho to everybody.
Venerable Mārajinā, I invite you to lead the guided meditation and Dhamma discussion.
Anumodami. Thank you, Ayyā. Today we're going to have a 40-minute meditation. And I'm going to guide it in a semi-guided way in the tradition of Ayyā. We're going to consider karuna, compassion, and I'll guide you more in the first 5-10 minutes, and then unleash your minds into the boundless, exalted, unlimited sphere of karuna. So let's sit comfortably and correctly, which means basically keep your back straight. You may keep your eyes open, cast down to the floor in front of you. You may also choose to close your eyes. Either way, it's your preference. And I may lapse into Spanish. Some of my students are present also. And you may be able to turn off your audio completely if you don't want a guided meditation on your phone or your computer or your laptop. Just turn your timer on for 40 minutes. So as we sit comfortably with our eyes closed or open, semi-open, looking down to the floor in front of us. Taking a few deep breaths and exhaling through the mouth 3 or 4 times to release the stale air in our lungs and in our bloodstream. Bring in the fresh air to energize the mind, the brain. And we relax and give ourselves permission to let go of our worries, our concerns, our to-do lists, our doubts, our desires, our aversion, and our torpor for just these 40 minutes. Give yourselves permission. It will all be there, or maybe not. When this bhavana is completed. We set our intention to work with karuna, compassion, for this next while. Now we bring to mind, we can visualize a closet in our home. A closet that is filled with things. So full that we can open the door and the boxes come tumbling out. We open a box and there is a cup. Still shiny and new. A cup we haven't used for 20 years. And we know exactly who to give that to bring a smile to their lips. And we visualize giving that cup to that person, and the smile on their lips brings a smile to ours. We wish them well. And we feel that sensation of wishing somebody else well brings to our heart base a sense of wellness. Joy, goodwill. Back to our closet. A box tumbles down to our feet. We open it. A sweater. We can't recall ever having worn that sweater. And we know exactly who to give that to. And we visualize that person. And giving that sweater to them. And seeing the joy that brings to their being. It brings a joy to our being. And we truly, truly wish them well. Back to our closet. A small box tumbles onto our feet. And we reach down and open the box. A shallow bowl. And we remember with gratitude the one who gave that to us. And we know exactly what to do with it. We fill it with a little water and we set it outside for all the little creatures to have a drink of cool, fresh water. And it brings a sense of relief and joy and well-being to our heart. And we let that sense of wishing well to all the creatures, all the beings, all the persons. We let that grow. We let it grow. We don't try to keep it. We don't try to hold it. We let it expand. And we go back to our closet, and now, what will you find? What will you do with that? Now, standing in front of this closet, much emptier, but not empty. There are some things we're not ready to give away. That's okay. There are some things that are not fit to give away. Some things to be thrown away, let go of, released, cut off. We can throw those away now. We drag those out in a big bag to the curb, knowing it will find its proper place in the dump. Standing in front of our almost empty closet, we can bring to mind every giving and wish them well. Wish all beings well. May all beings be at ease. Sukino wa kemi no hontu. Sabe satta bhavantu sukhitatta. Wishing in gladness and in safety. May all beings be at ease. Hola, Gregorio. So we have 15 minutes, and if there is anyone that had a specific situation come up, specific hindrance come up in their meditation, in this particular meditation, or perhaps a recurring hindrance or situation that occurs in your meditations. But let's try to leave the questions or the comments referencing bhavana or meditation. So just raise your hands. I may not be able to see you, so maybe unmute yourself and just ask.
I have a question.
Yes, don't see you.
I am here. Do you see me?
No,
Could you hear me?
I hear you.
Maybe that's enough?
That's good. Is this
Okay.
maybe?
Yes, I am my best. Yes.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you, Venerable, for this opportunity. And I noticed that as soon as you start to speak, there is a person that have been the object of, I don't know anymore if meditation or the object of remorse and repentance for life. And as soon as you say that gift you have, I imagine, oh, I want to give it to this person. But this person and I have a long history of hurt, deep, deep hurt, and it has been hard to let it go. I also love them profoundly and wish them well, and I desire them. They have been my partner in ways that probably are unwholesome and not doesn't need to continue. And what came up was a lot of mix between a desire for compassion and grief. And grief is something I have been noticing how to work grief with equanimity, grief with compassion, grief with the Brahma Viharas. And that's all that I want to share, because you are saying something that it's recurrent. So yes, this theme of grief, letting go, compassion, and dealing with unwholesome states of mind, specifically desire. That's what come up for me, and it comes up a lot in regard to this ex-partner. Thank you.
Well, Suki Hotu Mabel. You know, it's all right to just recognize grieving as grieving. And we can blend it with compassion, we can blend it with equanimity, but sometimes just understanding grief is enough to be able to recognize and let go of it when it arises. Are you in the WhatsApp group, Mabel?
No, this is the first time I come to this meeting, and if somebody can send me a link, I will join the WhatsApp group. Or if you tell me how, I will join the WhatsApp group. Yes.
Maybe Garo, can you send Mabel a link? Garo, puedes mandarle un enlace a... Gracias. Diana, I see you.
Gracias.
Thank you, Ayyā. And Mabel, if you go to the Dhammadharini Monastery website, they and sign up for their emails, they send you a link every week, and it's at 9, the 9 o'clock. But what Mabel said about the person that she's close to, and the hurt, it's about the same thing came up for me as somebody that I had respected, and something had happened that had been deeply hurtful, and I was reminded to send that person loving kindness, because that was something that Ayyā Savana had been telling us about, and then we had been working on it, and I was just reminded to send that person kindness. And that's basically all. It's like, in order for my meditation to be peaceful, it's like sending loving kindness, like forgiveness. It's for ourselves as much as it is for the other person. So I felt like, to help myself, I've got to send them kindness. So that's what came up for me. So thank you, Mabel, for bringing that up, because that helped me too. So thank you, Ayyā.
Suki Hotu. Yes, the one that holds on to feelings of anger or irritation at what has been done to them is the one that is hurt first. Like someone who picks up a red hot coal to throw it at someone who has hurt them. The one that picks up that red hot coal is the first one to be hurt. So
like drinking poison and waiting for the other one to die.
Yes, that's often attributed to the Buddha. Sounds like something that the Buddha would have said. So we try to let these go and work with them, with the Brahma Viharas, with Sati, paying attention as those states of mind, qualities of mind arise, so that they don't overtake us. They don't overtake our day. Then we have time for one more question or comment. I don't see everyone. Anybody? But okay. So it was very, very nice to be here with you all this morning, this afternoon, this evening, wherever you are. There's a lot of gratitude for your commitment to the Dhamma. Our commitments to the Dhamma begin to remove our personal footprints from the grief of the world. Our refuge in the Buddha, Dhamma, and Noble Sangha guide us to remove our footprints from so much violence. And right now, there's so many people suffering worldwide, so many animals suffering, so much suffering that we aren't aware of, even though we cause part of it, even though we contribute. People in hospitals, people in war zones, people in addiction, people in jealous rage, tethered to, chained to unwholesome states of mind. Let's remove the personality, so-and-so hurt me, and let's just understand that those are states of mind, just like we can't control everything that arises within our mind state. No one else can either. No being can. But we can set the conditions for wholesome states of mind to arise more and more often. So please dedicate your merit today to all those beings and to your parents, wherever they are, to your teachers. All beings can be our teacher. To the devas in your neighborhood. May all beings be well. Akasata chabumata deva naga mahitika punyang tang anumoditva chirang rakantu lokasasanam chirang rakantu desanam chirang rakantu mangparam. Thank you. See you some of you later.
Thank you, Ayyā.
Thank you.
It was very helpful. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you,
Gracias.
Aranya.
Ciao.
Ciao.
Thank you, Ayyā.
Gracias. Chao.
Ciao.